so this run has been pretty rough, but it's finally coming together. I got a lot of stuff just at the last minute. I had some really close calls, had to restart a bunch of times. Um, we might be able to pull it off. So hold on, let's. My computer is lagging a little bit, but give me a minute and it should come back together. Alright, so here's... I'm not using a whole lot of the Umbral stuff. This run is mostly this guy right here. I didn't get multi-strike. I got multi-strike and duplicate just right before Seraph. So until then, all I had was like I duplicated it with the shrink. So I had two of these that were tiny, but no multi-strike. So it was pretty rough. It scaled, but it wasn't super duper fast. I had this, which well, first of all, it has to scale up a lot before this can even start to pay off. And what else? Yeah, the champion was pretty decent. It's letting me fit a whole lot of units on that floor, which is pretty cool. Any trouble is I might have an overfull floor at this point. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6, 7. Okay, so so the options are I could either kill this unit, or so I could place something else, such as, well, what are my other units? The Entombed Explosive. Entombed Explosive is kind of good on other floors, so it doesn't have to go on the top floor. But I do have this Sacrificial Resurrection. So, in previous rings, there were times that I had to construct a really huge draft, and then hopefully play like Deus Ex Machina with that. Like the draft would sort of kill something that was about to kill my pyre. So, like, just some really weird shenanigans happen. It also helps me get rid of these Shade Splitters that aren't really doing anything. This Void Binding sometimes saved me at the last minute for a boss fight. It's like I can't play it because it's too much Ember Drain. But you play it right before the boss, and then suddenly you're winning when you would have otherwise died. This is kind of awkward to play because I don't have multiple floors. I just have one big floor, so I don't really get a chance to play this. And I don't have any damage spells either, so it's just a really awkward thing that just barely came together. This Cave-In, I was hoping that it might do something useful, but it really never did. It's kind of a waste. Like, the only thing I could do now is maybe I could set up on the second floor and then drop everything, like when they get to the top floor, then I drop them down. I do have a little bit of control over my hands with the Cheater's Hand, which is kind of interesting. And this, what I did in Ring 7, I did the 400 gold challenge with +8 enemy attack damage. A Golden Vault is like, it's 25 gold, it's 25 gold whether they have bonus damage or not. And that, yeah, that relic, I don't think I've ever gotten it before, but this time it totally, just completely saved the run. But yeah, I bought Multi-Strike, I duplicated that unit. It's Wickless Baron. So it gets 5 rage and 3 attack and 3 health every time another unit dies on the floor. So ideally, I would like the 2 multi-strikes to just stay to never ever get killed, because I don't want them to have burnout, because then I can't keep them alive perpetually. I'd like to hold the rage stacks on those 2. This one can die maybe because that one's not multi-strike. So I would really like to keep these 2 alive. Morsel Maker, the idea with this is that the morsels get killed every turn, which is how I scale up the you know, the harvesters. So that's kind of interesting. You know, I mean, 100 is kind of a lot of damage. It's sort of front-loaded, but eventually maybe this unit is just supposed to die and then just hang out with the drafts that I'm creating with Sacrificial Resurrection. I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but there are some tools here, and we got this far. That Golden Vault might have to do some more work. It takes a while for those Luckless Barons to scale up, but assuming that they do, it's possible that good things could happen here. I don't really want to do the top floor. I'd rather do the middle floor, or I have the Mine Jacks, but if they have haste, then that could be a problem, but we'll see what we get. Okay, hopefully we just outscale the sapping. I did pick up I noticed that it was the final Seraph, so I did pick up resin removal. There was an inconvenient time where the other options were not super duper crucial, and I knew that this was going to have a purpose. I could remove a card, but I think this lets me use the Golden Vault 12 times, which that could be huge. And then I bought this in the store. Arguably, maybe it was for it to pay for itself. I would have to use it like 40 times. But I am running a harvest build, so this will probably pay for itself, and then I can get a few Golden Vault procs out of it. It wasn't super duper great, but here's, like, I don't really want any of these either. Like, yeah. Like, if I had a ton of gold, I could use that for something, but I think I already filled them all up. Don't really need anything on these two either. They can just get reformed. Alright, let's just go for it. Only 105 pack shards. This should be pretty decent. Alright, so he's going to sap everything. So this is, I think we're going to outscale it, but I mean, we won't literally be hitting for 0, but we will be hitting for less, and we won't be super duper outscaling it to an incredible extent. Okay, so the deadweights I would like to remove the Sacrificial Resurrection, but the other alternative is to save a card that I actually might be useful in a future turn, such as this one. I don't know. When is this good? Well, we don't really need the energy this turn. Like, next turn, maybe we catch this on a morsel or something. I'd really like to get rid of this, though. Like, do we really have energy problems? Well, if we draw Prism Retrieval, potentially having extra energy that turn could be kind of nice. I don't know. Let's just do that. Okay, we're going to try to do this on the bottom floor. 100 damage, and then 10, 20, 120-ish. If this morsel dies, then these two do an additional 8 times 2. I guess we can get the party started here, huh? Yeah, let's just... Oh, everybody's sapped. That kind of sucks. Really? Oh, one of them's dazed, so only one of these morsels dies. Well... Huh. It's not a ton of health, but we don't have damage spells. I kind of screwed up on that. Worst case, that's 3 pits to the pyre, that's 75 gold. Oh, and this, there's another 25. Okay, so we basically already lost 100 gold. I mean, there's an off chance that I get to create a draft, and then just don't see it working out quite so well. Okay, this. Oh, I could have a huge turn if I play this now. So it doesn't matter what I put on top of my deck. I'm just gonna play everything. Okay. Let's just put that on top. Okay, what am I doing here? I mean, I would like to be able to kill these units. For example, I could put this unit here. I forget what this is going to bring back. What's this going to bring back? Oh, that's right, I killed a morsel last turn. Ouch. What am I doing? Yeah, this floor... I guess I'd rather have the morsel maker survive. And... how many units is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll save room for one more, I guess. Like, I might make a big draft this turn. Okay, none of these do... Oh, this one... Okay, that's a legal target for the spell, so that's kind of exciting. And that's something I like to see. Not even, it's a 2 hits, so I can't even, I can do this though. I guess that's all I can do, huh? Oh, look at that. Apparently that extra harvest stack made a huge difference. Okay, we're not all the way there yet, but that's encouraging. That's a nice little development. I don't know. I have a feeling if we make it to Divinity, then the Golden Vault is going to have to do a lot of work. Sacrificial Resurrection. Ooh, Prism Retrieval. What would I be retrieving right now? An Entombed Explosive. That wouldn't be too bad. What are all these cards doing? Like, which ones do I want to save for later? Which ones do I want now? Like, I would like to get rid of that deadweight. Maybe Prism Retrieval will make some more sense later. Caven, I could cast it now to buy a little bit of time, but I just think it's kind of not working out for me overall. Do I cast this on anything, or is that just useless? I don't know. I don't know if I really need that energy per turn, or if I just need a stronger draft unit, but I did it anyway. And this I think I need this. Oh. Morsels are kind of annoying. They're kind of taking up space here. I have to block like a lot of hits here in order to. Oh, this one kills 1, 2, and then the draft would die immediately afterward. There's just nothing I can do here. Huh. Oh wait, if the draft takes one of the hits, then this morsel can kill this. Can score the kill. Yeah, I'll do it like that. And then this, do I want to cast this, or I don't think I do. I think I just do this. Right? So block a hit, block a hit. 1, 2... Oh, 15 damage. That's right, it's still dead. Oh, crap. Okay, it's a little scary, but the harvesters are alive and well. Gold gone, or 75 gold. Just completely gone, just like that. Okay, how much can I afford to cast this turn? That's not really doing anything. Trample. I think I want this one to trample. Or maybe this one. I don't know. This one in the back. Yes. Oh man, look at that. We're hitting Seraph already for 305 this turn. Pretty good. Oh, I can only summon one more unit on this floor ever. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be you? It might be you. Got to save 25 gold this turn. Pretty nice, I guess. Oh, let's purge this. Alright. Alright, okay, we got a couple of perils, and oh, we can use we can do a little prism retrieval gimmick here, or we can do a big sacrificial resurrection. They're both kind of strong, but I think perils into prism retrieval is going to be stronger. First of all, I would like to, well, let's do it here. Yeah. Okay, so we're out of energy, but we have... This unit has a lot of attack damage. We're not going to really use it for anything right away, but that's okay. And that can just stay in our deck. At least our deck is smaller. That's kind of the important thing. I mean, eventually we can just, if we're drawing the perils of production every turn, then we can just generate rage and always have like 6 Ember every turn. Because that's what happens with these silly Ember Drain decks. Okay, so this is a bad turn for perils. Well, actually, it's not a bad turn. It's fine, actually. We don't really need it just yet. I don't know. Let's try to get rid of the dead weight, though. Okay, that's fine. Which unit do I want on this bottom floor? Do I want the... Yeah, this... Let's just do that. Okay, and then... Now what? This one, let's start just reincarnating incarnating this unit. Doop-de-doo. Now what? Well, I guess if that unit's gonna survive, let's just, yeah, buff it up a little bit, and then do this, and, oh, I did that in the wrong order. I could have actually, like, I could have done lifesteal this turn if I wanted to. It probably doesn't matter. I think we're pretty big now. We are scaling. It just doesn't happen quite right away. This, okay, that has to be next turn. Alright, who do we do first? I guess you. Cannot do the resin removal, so if I, yeah, it doesn't matter. Just a little bit of sap in there. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter at all. What do I do here? Sure, let's do that. Yeah, let's keep that one alive. I don't think letting this unit die really helps anything. Let's do that too. Okay, that's about right. At the very least, it's sort of winning. Arguably, I should be trying to get as much as I can from the Memorial Fund. Right now, that's probably the optimization that helps the most going forward. And we just do everything, I guess. I don't really need this card. Okay, well, I guess this probably does the most damage. Yeah, for sure. I guess you can go here, or something like that is probably fine. It's not the best. Because this, I just end up reforming this card, so I'm actually making my deck a little bit, kind of, not actually making it any smaller, but whatever. Anyway, we already got it by a lot. Those are big numbers. Yeah. The nonsense is coming together. So that's 13 hits, I guess. 13 hits that the Pyre can take before I start to get really concerned. Okay, let me take a look here. What do we have? Okay, these can't really deal with that nonsense right away. I think I think middle floor is probably going to be best. This could eventually be good, but maybe if I get, like, the first time I get Perils of Production or something and can cast it onto morsels when I want to use this. I do actually want to use this, but that's what, so I'll just Cheater's Hand it. You go in the very back. Oh, this would have been a good one to save as well, but I don't know. It's probably not crucial. Do that, and I almost want to do this too, but that seems like a bit much. If I do this, I'm definitely taking the Umbra Drain next turn. Am I? Oh, if I do it on this morsel that gets eaten, then I actually save some health here. Because it gets eaten. It doesn't actually drain me, so that's good. Okay. At least one little tiny optimization. So that's a lot of hits that the Pyre is going to take if I don't at least make a little bit of headway here. Okay, there's my Perils, and there's my Morsel, so I can do a lot this turn. I can basically play everything, doesn't even matter. I'll just top deck this one, but I'm going to be drawing it in a second. Okay, so I play this on, like, the top floor, I guess. The whole point is I just want to have Perils of Production on a unit that's going to die this turn. That's it. Okay, and then you also go in the back. You can go here. Do I want the champion to die this turn is the question. Or do I want the Morsel Maker to die this turn? I think the champion is kind of... like, eventually maybe I get rid of the champion and I just put a lot of drafts on this floor. That's a possibility. Yeah, I think I would like the fact that he's only at 4 health the next turn kind of sucks, but maybe that changes later this turn. Let's see what we get. Oh, I incanted. That's kind of bad, but whatever. Ooh. Resin, like, how many of these cards do I want to get rid of? Do I need to get rid of any of these cards? Let me think. It's not a very good Sacrificial Resurrection at all. And if I play this, then the champion... okay, I need to incant again just so the champion ends up dying this turn. But then again, at the 105 damage, that's... him surviving this turn is kind of how I end up killing that third unit. Oh wait, I can do Rage and then I can do Resin Removal. So I don't... to get rid of the Ember Train. That's like a thing that I can do. Oh, I could have done this too. That's... oh, I could have done this on the champion. Oh. I screwed that up. That's okay. Don't think I want to get rid of this card exactly. I think that's just really crappy Sacrificial Resurrection. That's 4 hits. They're really wimpy hits. But it's 25 gold either way. Okay, that... now what? Bunch of crap. Not a great turn so far. guess I can always do this and hope that next turn goes a little bit better. Well, what's the plan? Resurrect, an entombed explosive. I can always do that next turn, I guess. Yeah, I guess the +1 energy kind of makes more sense long term. Right now, I think I would rather just have this unit survive and deal a lot of damage. That didn't help very much. I gave this second unit gained some armor. Saved a little bit of health on the morsel maker. That wasn't great. How many hits is that? We're gonna go through that memorial fund pretty quickly. Okay, Umbra stone. Yeah, it's doing some work. Okay, that's the card I want to save for later. Do you want to play this for energy, or do I play it for rage? I think I play it for energy. Trample. How much does that help? Not as much as I hoped. Okay. Who has incant? Nobody on this floor? Okay, that's all that matters. Top floor? Let's see. Unfortunately, if I kill the healer, it does nothing for the pyre. Nothing is gained there. Okay, so how do I do this? Like, dealing a bunch of damage would be nice, sort of. Do I put this in front of the morsel maker or in front of the wickless baron? That's kind of the question. These units are granting armor to their allies, so that's kind of annoying. Maybe I don't want my units to die because that's a lot of armor. Do I throw you in front? Well, it didn't really make a huge difference. These three still die. But the morsel maker gets to make 2 more morsels next turn, which is fine, I guess. Do I keep it in my... There's no way to eat this morsel. It's just gonna end up in the reform pool. So these aren't really doing much. Let's just get rid of this. I never got a good chance to use it. But whatever. So it's 100 gold that's lost this turn. spikes are just pretty irritating. Cave-in? Cave-in would be good here, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's an improvement. Oh, I can even do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then which one do I want to have on the floor? I guess you're better. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and we're hitting the Seraph. This is looking pretty won at this point, I believe. Could not have done this without the Memorial Fund, or not the Gold Ball. Memorial Fund has paid for itself and maybe a little bit more, probably. Okay, this could be a good sacrificial resurrection turn. Yeah, looking pretty nice. I don't... Fortunately, the resin removal and the perils of production, I would kind of like to cast all of that on my trample. I could use this turn too. I could, okay, I'll do it. I don't know. Oh, oops. It's the one that grants armor. Okay, whatever. We're fine. Save that one for later, sure. Random, and then which one? Sure, let's do that one. Somebody's got to block this nonsense. Oh, can't actually afford, or I don't have the resin removal, so maybe I won't. Don't really need the energy either, it's just not actually doing anything. Oh, that one is surviving. Because somebody is, that one is granting a bunch of bonus armor to everybody. Okay. How's that gonna work? Yeah, it's fine. I don't really need to play these, that's just not gonna help, is it? Let's Somewhat, but not really. Next turn's kind of awkward, I guess, if I do that. Like, it would be nice to do a little bit more damage here. Oh, that one has stealth. Is that what I'm seeing here? Yes, because there's 769. Okay, so the issue isn't damage, the issue is stealth. Okay, that's... Unfortunately, that one has like 100 health, so it's gonna hit the fire like 6 times. So it's like 150 gold from the vault. It's pretty crazy. Now I can use Cave-In. That might be good. What else? There aren't that many cards I want to get rid of right now. Maybe I just don't play this. Maybe I save this for next turn, because I might get resin removal. That's not super great. That's sort of an improvement. I really wanted to block her. There's nobody I can use this on, except, oh wait, I can do that. That's better than nothing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put one more unit. Yeah, the stupid morsels. Having them getting harvest stacks from the morsels kind of screws up my reform pool. So it's not perfect, but looks like it's winning. One of my Wickless Barons is starting to, yeah, take a bunch of hits here. The Cave-In actually did something. It's pretty exciting. Okay, now what? This might be important. Oh, there's the resin removal, so yeah. This is garbage, so let's do everything else. So you need to heal. You need damage shields. You don't need this. Yeah, that would be burnout stacks that I don't want. This I would like to have get eaten. I can do that, maybe. Or do I want it to actually survive for a turn? Yeah, let's do that. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. And we're almost there. I could optimize this a little bit more, but I think next turn, it might be next turn, might be 2 more turns. Oh, next turn is Relentless Wave, so it's, yeah, 100% next turn. That might, yeah. Even if it were not relentless, this my turn might be a. Just regardless. Lols. LOL. Don't. Everything's fine here. Okay. So which unit do I get back? Doesn't matter, but I get this one. Do I want Rage or do I want a big draft? I think Rage is better in theory, because this backliner can attack lots of times. Really doesn't matter. Actually, maybe these morsels are actually... Like, maybe harvest stacks are actually the stronger play. Sure, let's do that. And then... Not that it matters. Sure, let's just do whatever. And that's... completely winning. Look at that, Memorial Fund. I think I underestimated this. I paid like 200 for it, and I took a bunch of hits, and I ended up with more gold than I started with. Yeah, I like how that came together. It was really rough. I had to work for that. These last two fights weren't too bad, but up until then, it was the parts that you didn't see got pretty scary. But yeah, not a whole lot of nonsense either. This is only 47 minutes. That was when the Divinity died, roughly. Another crown in the logbook. Yeah, so the Sacrificial Resurrections were... they cleaned out my deck a little bit. They didn't do a whole lot those last two battles, but the battles before the last two, I really... It was like an extra 200 damage against some of the bosses. You know, you throw that draft behind something and it just saves your pyre. So this one, yeah, that one, it earned the little hologram splash for like big time. Deep Offering had its moments. I think all of these, there were turns where I had to play these cards or else I would have lost. So arguably these all deserve their little upgraded flares. And I don't know what other 6, but yeah, we've done things here. It was ooh, that was not easy. Still no Bone Dog. Still no automatic Rail Spike. But I guess we'll get there eventually. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, that's Monster Train.